and this kind of service program is being held in which I have been asked to speak on the role of Muslims in the freedom struggle. As far as freedom struggle is concerned, it can be divided into two parts. First, pre-1857 and then post-1857. That first war of independence is a watershed. As in the first stage, that is pre-1857, you will see, if you go deep into details, that most of the freedom fighters, rather so to say 90% of them, they belong to Muslim country. And in post 1857-58, it is a fight in which both the communities they fought together for freedom struggle. Starting from the pre-57, the first person to talk about freedom struggle was Shah Waliullah. Way back in much before Shah Abdul Aziz is eldest son. He spoke about the bad nature or exploitative nature of British practices in India, which is detrimental and harmful to the Indian causes, social, economic and religious causes. Thereafter, must be well known that his son, Shah Abdul Aziz, he gave a call to fight the British imperialism. And as a result of this call, the movement was started by Sayyid Ahmad Shahid and Sir Ismail Shahid, which culminated in the battle in which some 10,000 people they lost their lives. So, Battle of Balakot in 1831, people there, and most of them they were Muslims. Okay. So this is then the next important step in which the Muslims they fought the British. It was led by we can say that's in Bengal, in which Muslims they fought the British. His maternal grandfather Ali Wardi Khan was the first person who fought with British, and he drove them out from Fort Williams, and he controlled them. However, that in Battle of Plassey, Sirajuddaula was defeated due to the strategy which was adopted by Robert Clark, who bribed Mirjafar, and the rest is most known. As far as Sirajuddaula is concerned, it was not only a fight of Muslims exclusively, rather many generals of Sirajuddaula, they were non-Muslims also. Notably, most trusted person was Diwan Mohan Lal, who died fighting the British forces. Similarly, Nawe Singh, and these people they fought with Sirajuddaula. They were in charge of one flank. The next is Battle of Buxar, in which Shah Alam, the Mughal Emperor, Shuja'ud-Dawla, Mir Qasim, they fought unsuccessfully the British forces, which led actually to the consolidation of British forces in India. Okay. So this, and then coming to the next important event in which the Muslims, although in which non-Muslims were also associated to some extent, but largely, by and large, it was a Muslim effort that was in South. The Tiger of Mysore, Tipu Sultan, fighting a series of wars with British forces. And he was very well known for his innovation of rocket technology, and in the second Anglo-Mysore War, which was won by Tipu Sultan, the rocket garrison, it was commanded by his trusted Diwan, who commanded Tipu Sultan's rocket gang. He was not Muslim. Mir Miran Krishnacharya Puraniya. Mir Miran, that is head commander. He was both Diwan, that is Prime Minister of Tipu Sultan, as well as he was Mir Miran, that is commander. He commanded the rocket division, comprising of some roughly 130 people. And according to British historians themselves, Tipu Sultan's power of rockets, they were far superior than the British artillery. When they were seized after the Battle of Seringapatam, they were sent to England. They studied and they made their rockets which were used in Europe on the pattern of Tipu Sultan's. And no doubt, you must be knowing that he is known as great innovator as far as rocket technology is concerned. He fought 4 wars with British. First Anglo-Mysore, Second Anglo-Mysore War, Third and Fourth, in which the 4th war he died in 1799. By these events, they show that Muslims, if you go deep into the freedom struggle, beginning of freedom struggle and beginning of anti-colonial and anti-imperial thoughts in India, you will find that Muslims, they contributed immensely to these ideas and to this effort. Both these ideas and the efforts, Muslims, they contributed immensely. And as far as the next important event is that of Shah Waliul son, Shah Ismail Shahid and Sayyid Ahmad Shahid, and the sacrifices of Ulama Sadiqpur from Bihar. I mean, very short way, these people, they gave a lot of sacrifices to fight the British people, and they have very systematic things. People, they got it. In post 58, 58 is the watershed in which the British, they considered Muslims to be their enemy number 1. And the repression which followed the first war of independence was by and large on Muslims. Their big population was. It is said that some 22,000 ulemas, they were hanged to death. And so others, common people, they lost they gave sacrifice, supreme sacrifices in this event. And then after post-independence, there was a brief pause. And then next important step was creation of Indian National Congress in 1885. Indian National Congress was joint venture in which you must see there are so many presidents at the first stage of Indian National Congress. 2 important persons who became president of Indian National Congress and associated from the very beginning of Indian National Congress, they were Badruddin Tayebji, who became president in 1887, third session of Indian National Congress, and then Rahmatullah M. Sayani became president in 1896, followed by important personalities like Sayyid Hassan Imam, Hakim Ajmal Khan, Muhammad Ali Jauhar, Maulana Azad, Mukhtar Ahmad Ansari, Maulana Azad. Again, he went from 40 to 46, he remained the president. And these are the important leaders. Besides these, so many Muslims, they contributed in a very, very important and very meaningful way to the freedom struggle. Like Professor Sikman has said, that important slogans which catch the imagination of Indian people, both Hindus and Muslims, they were coined by Muslims, like just Professor Sahab has said that Inqilab Zindabad. It was coined by Hasrat Mohani from Aligarh. Okay, so and other important slogans like the famous slogan of Quit India. It was a simple but powerful slogan. quit India was coined by Yusuf Meher Ali, the mayor of Bombay, just before the session in 42, that's 1942, which Quit India resolution was passed. The most famous of them, Jai Hind, which is very popular slogan, still continues to be very popular, was coined by Zainul Abidin he was born in Hyderabad. Similarly, Tiranga was given final shape, and in stitching committee and final shape was given by Suraya Tayyabji. It was finally designed, stitched and presented before Suraya Tayyabji. So many ladies like Hazrat Mahal, Suraya Tayyabji, B. Amma, the mother of Ali brothers. So from across all the sections, although people contributed and gave sacrifice, but the Muslims, they had great sacrifices and involvement in freedom struggle. So these sacrifices should be remembered and should be highlighted because we should remember our heroes, as has been said by one very important person, philosopher Cicero, that war is the nation that has no heroes. But war still is the nation that having heroes fails to remember and honor them. So these are very important contributions of Muslims. Thank you very much.